Mikel Arteta, only what
Well,
he
why
needs to
will
do
you
is
say that's the best attacking formation known to football?
I think I don't think there's any other formation unless you are playing probably maybe a wing back that's exposing your
Have you
defense
seen
also.
4-2-4? You said if you say 4-3-3
I don't
is the best attacking formation.
no 4-2-4. You still I don't 4-2-4.
Have you seen it?
That is
Because there is
but
4-2-4 in football.
I know there's four.
So when you talk about attacking formation, and Gabriel Martinelli runs into the box, a pass. Oh, and yes, Thomas Partey, he couldn't bring his attempt on target.
Wow. I think Thomas Partey needs. In fact, is disappointed with himself. That was a glorious opportunity for Arsenal to have opened the scoring there, but Partey, I don't know what actually happened. We need to see the replay again to see how he actually missed that ball.
I think he miskilled that one.
Yeah.
Talking about Thomas Partey, he's already in the last year of his contract.
Of course, Thomas Partey and I think one Jorginho also, both of them, their contract will be expiring at the end of the season. And there's been a rumor, yesterday Arsenal recently appoint the new sporting director, and I've been seeing some lists flying up because the man needs he has a lot of job to do now, because a lot of Arsenal players, they are having less than a year and 2 years contract left, and most especially the key ones, talking about William Saliba, Bukayo Saka, and there are about 7 players, and plus 2. Jorginho and Partey, that their contract will be expiring. So he has a lot of work to do. But for Thomas Partey, with the recent news about Arsenal, bringing on the Spanish midfielder, talking about.
But it looks like Real Madrid has not joined the party.
Well, that's what we heard, but there's a report I also read today that I think it will be Arsenal's first signing, followed by Victor Gyökeres, because I think they've shifted attention to the Swedish international now. But Thomas Partey,
there's no more Victor Osimhen.
There's a lot of but I don't know, but
you see, one thing about this stage of the season is there will mostly be a lot of rumors flying around.
But I understand, but what I'm saying that is, I think for the press, they will actually bring out names, especially when they see anybody linked to a football club, seeing that person with probably the camp of so certain player, they want to link that player with that club. So, but based on what I've just read, Martin Zubimendi might likely be joining us now. So I hope it will not affect Thomas Partey. I still want to see Thomas Partey with Arsenal come next season.
But it's a very big doubt right there that Thomas Partey will stay at Arsenal before winding down his contract right there. So trying to Fulham Robinson will start play right there for Fulham right there, and it's the 9th minute of that encounter, and yes, it's the 9th minute of that encounter, and the ball finds its way back to David Raya, the Spanish goalkeeper right there, who has been massive for Arsenal this season. Yes, he's still with the ball, holding on to it, and he sets it up for William Saliba, who returns it back to him, finds Thomas Partey, and a swift one touch in between. And yes, Arsenal trying to build up from defense to attack in this one. So game on in that encounter is still Arsenal 0, Fulham 0 at the 10th minute of that encounter. Yes, it is Arsenal in possession. Declan Rice plays in the run of Julian Timbers down the right. Julian Timbers drops it for one. Everyone will cut to his left foot. Still with the ball. And yes, tries to set it up for Merino. Merino returns it back to Skelly. Skelly, yes, will locate Martinelli. Swift one touch to one area and still attacking down the left. Arsenal Football Club. They swift 1-2-1 area with the ball. Cuts into the box. Oh, drops the pass. But it was cleared. And yes, it's an offside. So it will be a free kick to Fulham.
Yeah, good one from one there. But at the same time, if that ball wasn't offside, I don't know where the striker was. We could look at there was nobody inside the 6 yard box there. But this is a tight call actually. Well, no, there's nobody in there, so you have to bring the ball back. But the last man signal out for offside. Yeah, we're playing one area.
So, free kick to Fulham. And Fulham started with a 3-4-2-1 formation right there. And we have Brent Leno, the former Arsenal goalkeeper. It looks like Arsenal and Fulham do a lot of business together.
Yeah, we've had a lot of our players, move the others to Fulham, and not forgetting also we have a player currently on loan at Fulham, though he's out injured. Now talking about Reece Nelson, and Arsenal and Fulham, I think we have some,
Good relationship.
good relationship. Yeah.
So, Leno in goal. Diop, Anderson, and Koyanka, the three men at the out of the defense. There's Castana, there's Lukic and Berge, then Robinson, the four midfielders, playing behind Emily Smith-Rowe, the former Arsenal midfielder, and Adama Traore also playing behind Raul Jimenez, the former Wolverhampton Wanderers striker right there. Bernard, the camera just spotted the new Arsenal sport director. He has a mountain to climb, because right now Arsenal needs to start bringing in trophies.
Yeah, not at the same time, bringing top quality player. It needs to, because
The essence of the players is to win trophies.
yeah, you need to bring in top quality players to be able to do that, identifying the right players, and he has a lot of work to do, because he needs to continue from where Edu actually left, because I think the foundation has been laid for him. So let's see if we'll be able to improve on the quality Arsenal already have.
Yeah, so the Adama Traore, we attack, but Julian Timbers had to deflect that one. And I think there's an Arsenal player right there raising up his hands down on the field of play, but Arsenal will still attack down the right. One is still with the ball, beats his marker, drops it for Odegaard still with the ball, taking on Trippier, drops it for Merino. Merino still lost possession, and Arsenal still keep possession. And yes, there's an Arsenal player on the ground, but the referee says play on as it is right there. Arsenal playing that, and they cross it to the box. Ooh. Oh, no one could get in at the end of that one. And Martin Nelly keeps it in play, drops it for his teammate. Declines to playing that one from Tibas, but headed out by the Fulham defender. One is still attacking in the ball, still with the ball. 5 times and they cross into the box, headed out by the Fulham. Straight to one away again, who drops it up for his teammate. And yes, Arsenal lost possession, and yeah, Fulham will attack. Jimenez will drop it for the run of Adama Traore, who is being closed down by Skelly, and Skelly did a great job delaying him and holding him down till everybody returned. And yes, it's still Arsenal in possession of the ball. So 14th, approaching the 15th minute of that encounter at the Emirates Stadium, North London right there. Still Arsenal nil, Fulham nil. Is the London derby, and when it comes to times like this, the form is thrown out of the window. And yes, maybe this is a game that Arsenal should take and try as much as possible to rubber stamp that second place.
Well, Arsenal needs to be winning this game because at least to be able to build more momentum going into the big one come next week, because we know we'll be taking on Real Madrid, and this is what no any Arsenal fan will want to see. Arsenal player going down for injury. I hope it's not a serious something, and I think that should be Martinelli.
No, that's Gabriel Manganes.
Is it Gabriel? Yeah, Gabriel Manganes. Yeah. So I hope it's not a serious issue that will be able to force him out. It looks
more like an hamstring.
Yeah,
and hamstring.
His substitution is about to be made, and this is not the right time for us to use somebody like this. Yeah. Jacob Kiwo is about to be trained.
Continue.
Yeah, he's about to be subbed now.
I don't think he will be able to continue. And Kiwa is being brought on.
Yeah, and let's also remind our viewers that Ben White was also ruled out for this game. And we know he recently came back from that long time injury, but he's been ruled out today. Though they said it's due to minor injury. Hopefully, we'll be seeing him during the weekend. But as seeing Gabriel, going out now is a very painful one.
Yeah, so no Arsenal fan want to see this painful sight. He's one player that has been consistent, really overworked by Arsenal Football Club. But let's see if Arsenal can just cope very well without Gabriel, that Portuguese international, right? Brazilian, sorry, international. And the corner kick to Fulham, 17 minutes of that encounter. Can they pounce on this one? Can they take advantage of the removal of Gabriel Manganese right there? And yes, there'll be a corner kick at this point in time. With his hands, tries to pick his partner, cross into the box. Oh, headed back, but easily headed out by Declan Rice right there. So Arsenal still chasing the ball. But Jimenez with the ball finds his teammates down the right. Returns it back to Raul Jimenez, who came in deep to get the ball right there. And yes, play straight to the left. Robinson with the ball right now. Can he do something spectacular from there? No, he returns it back to his teammate. And yes, it is Fulham who is now trying to dictate the pace of the game to Arsenal. And it looks like that hunger suddenly from the Arsenal players is nowhere to be found.
Well, in the last 2 minutes, I think Fulham have been able to turn Arsenal pressure against them, and at the moment Fulham have been keeping the possession. And I don't think it's just this match. We've seen a lot of these same tactics from Fulham this season. They've been very good, to be honest. If you look at the way they've been playing, they've been surprising teams. Winning where you don't expect them to win, and getting points from unexpected positions also. But for Arsenal, Arsenal needs to start doing better if they are going to win this game, because we know that if you allow your opponent too much space and time, they might cause you damages, and we don't want to see that with Arsenal in this game.
Yeah, so Arsenal attacking down the left, and Gabriel Martinelli with the ball. And the cross into the box was deflected off by the Arsenal defender. And still Arsenal possession. Oh, good defending by Fulham right there. Nwaneri got dispossessed by Robinson right there.
Wow.
Thomas Partey had to come to the rescue right there. So 19th minute, approaching the 20th minute of that encounter at the Emirates Stadium. It's still Arsenal 0, Fulham 0. It has been a game end-to-end stuff. It has been a game that both sides have really have their fair share of the possession at one point in time. So the ball finds Declan Rice right there. Declan Rice with the ball takes this one and finds Skelly down the left, who will link up play with Gabriel Martinelli, who would like to take on Castana, the former Leicester City player right there. Who won? I think he had a good spell at Leicester City.
Of course, yeah, he had a good spell with them, and also with Fulham. Though he has, injury has been the issue for him. He has been having one or two times that he has been injured, and so far I think he's enjoying his game with Fulham.
Yeah, so far he's enjoying his game with Fulham. 20th minute of that encounter. And yes, it's still Arsenal 0. It's still Arsenal 0. Fulham 0 as it stands. And yes, it's been a tacky game so far, Paul. And we look at the way Arsenal play more expressively. I was saying Arsenal is just trying to be wary of Fulham, and what they can bring to the table.
Of course, we need to be wary of them because we know they are also a very good side going forward. You see how they've been able to, it's not easy dispossessing them with the ball when they're with the ball. You see them at least, stringing passes, and they have one of the fastest player in the league on the pitch. Talking about Adama
To me, the fastest unproductive player.
well, whatever, but it's still very fast. So you don't know the day that might be his day. So you don't want to give that kind of player, opportunity like that. So Arsenal has been very, very careful, also with the way they've been playing right now.
So Arsenal have been careful and wary of their London rivals right there. West Ham is from the west side of London, while Arsenal is from the northern part of London. So the same way Tottenham Hotspur is from the northern part of London. So it is a North London versus West London kind of derby, and this game brings a lot of bragging rights to this football club's fans right there, even all over the world actually. So Arsenal nil, Fulham nil at the 22nd minute of that encounter. Paulo, so far Arsenal not really been very dangerous as we expect them to be.
Yeah, the attacking lineup, you've seen one trying to work out something there, but it has not been that more productive. And also you see Gabriel Martinelli running down the wing there, but still the same. And the good news for a lot of us Arsenal fans is that Bukayo Saka is actually on the bench, and I will be expecting to see him in the second half rather. But I want a situation whereby Arsenal would already be leading or probably winning the game before he comes in to at least reduce the pressure on Bukayo Saka.
And right now, latest update from the CAF Champions League is that Mamelodi Sundowns just defeated Esperance Tunisia 1-0 in that one. So still to come. Okay, currently going on. Al-Ahly defeated Al-Ahly at home to Al Hilal, 8 minutes of that encounter, 0-0. MC Algiers at home to Orlando Pirates, 0-0. And Pyramids leading already at the 9th minute, 1-0 against FAR Rabat. So in the Premier League, 24th minute it is. Arsenal still 0, Fulham 0. And yeah, Wolves are currently leading 1-0.
Yeah, Wolverhampton Wanderers are leading by a long goal scored in the 21st minute by Strand Larsen, and also there's also a goal to report at the match Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. Nottingham Forest already taking the lead, in the 5th minute. Anthony Elanga, the former Manchester United player, actually got the goal. So it's Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United 0.
So it is the 25th minute of that encounter, and Nottingham Forest, Fulham still 0-0 against Arsenal, and in the 10th minute of that one at the City ground, the City boys are leading 1-0 against Manchester United, and Anthony Elanga 1-0 right there in that one for Nottingham Forest. Is the top 4 race for Nottingham Forest. Yeah, after a long time, long time not being in the UEFA Champions League. It looks like after all this will be their season at the end of the day, but we don't know yet. what will end this one. But so far, so good. Wolves leading 1-0 against West Ham, and Arsenal 0-0, 26th minute against Fulham. Also, in other fixtures, the Eredivisie, AZ Alkmaar leading 1-0 against Warwick at the 51st minute of that encounter. So as the games goes on, we'll keep rolling out updates for you from the world of football right there. And yes, the African Cup of Nations under 17 tournament is currently on. We've seen Senegal defeat Gambia 1-0, Mali defeating Angola 2-0, and Tunisia defeating Somalia 3-0, and they still have a coast to take on Central Africa Republic later on today. So Pyramids made it 2-0, and Al Ahly leading already 1-0 against this Al Hilal right there.
Yeah.
1-0. So back to that game at the Emirates Stadium is still Arsenal. Arsenal still trying to open up the defense of the Fulham right there. Skelly with the ball right now, placing Declan Rice, who tries to turn in the middle. Finds Martinelli down the right, who crossed into the box, and then headed out by the Fulham defender. And that was a one-time clearance by that Fulham player right there. So it's still K-War against this one. Finds William Saliba. Trying to pick Ethan Nwaneri, and yes, Brent Leno will grab this one easily. And it looks like the Manchester United game, as at the 12th minute, is still 1-0 in that one. And one thing that is very difficult to break down has to be Nottingham Forest.
Of course, they've been very, very solid also at the back this season. It's not easy playing them this season. They've been very, very good. And actually, though before the kickoff, I was tipping Manchester United to get the result from there, even though it's a draw. But the way they've been playing, though, looking at the stats, Manchester United have been, playing better. But the major stat is putting the ball behind the back of the net, which Nottingham Forest have actually done. So it's still early in the match. Hopefully, we'll see if Manchester United can be able to come in. And there's also another Arsenal player on the floor, and it's becoming, hope this match will not become a nightmare for us now. And it's another player nobody wants to see out again, Jurgen Timber.
Oh, I think Raul Jimenez
actually stamped,
caught his knee right there, Julian Timbers' knee. So, for our viewers, Julian Timbers is currently down, receiving treatment right there in that game at the Emirates Stadium. Let's see. Hopefully, he will be able to continue this encounter. Wow. It looks like he's in pain. Maybe they will be able to continue at the end of the day.
I hope we'll be able to continue, because looking at Arsenal bench, we don't really have. I don't know who will come in to replace him, because I don't want to see Thomas Partey now going to play as a right back for us in this game, because the only option now, if he's been substituted out, is to bring what's his name, Thomas Partey. Taking Thomas Partey to the right back. So and I don't want to see that, but I will just hope he's being fit to continue this game.
So it looks like that injury scare is a chance for Arteta to show the world his tactical press right there, giving instruction to his Arsenal players right there. and Timber still leaping. And I think that if he's not that fit, maybe he should be withdrawn because it doesn't look like he has really recovered.
Yeah, and we know Timber is a very strong boy. Though the season he joined Arsenal last season, rather, he was after his first game, he was ruled out for almost the remainder of the season. I just hope he will be fit enough to continue because like I said earlier on, the other right back is also out. Talking about Benjamin White, who is out, and we've seen him now warming up. I think he will be able to continue.
So, ball goes back to Brent Leno. And yes, Fulham will start play right there. And it's the 32nd minute of that encounter. Half an hour gone already at the Emirates Stadium. Not London, to be precise. It's Arsenal 0, Fulham 0. I don't think there have been any clear-cut chance in this encounter so far.
Yeah, I think there's one that the goalkeeper actually had to draw a save. We saw one from Elton Nwaneri there. That was a lovely chance for Arsenal to score, but the goalkeeper was equal to the to the task then.
So Fulham attacking down the right, and can they do something from this attack right there? Switch it to Robinson down the left. Oh, returns it to Cuenca, his teammate, and send it back right there. Diop will return it back to Brent Leno at the end of the day, who sends a long one forward to no man's land. And Liz Kelly will pick this one and try to attack for the Arsenal side. Liz Kelly returns it back to Kiwa. Kiwa will play in William Saliba right there. And a swift touch to Declan Rice. It looks like Declan Rice in this encounter has been playing more of a central role.
Yeah, he has been playing more of a central role, and to be honest, he has been everywhere for Arsenal on the pitch. You see him joining the attack. Coming back also to do the defensive work because he's one hell of a player that is a workaholic player, and Declan Rice this season has been very instrumental for Arsenal.
So Declan Rice, but for 100 million plus, looks like he's beginning to he's already justifying that amount. And a long pass forward for Martinelli to chase, but it was slid out by Castana, and it's going to be a throw in to Arsenal Football Club. In the 34th minute, Arsenal has a throw-in. Skelly will drop it off for Thomas Partey, and it looks like Thomas Partey will want to go for a long throw.
Yeah, and he wants to go for a long throw, and I don't know the rationale behind this long throw, but he actually throws it back again.
So Thomas Partey with the ball right now, and a cross into the box. But Ben Leno will grab that one easily, and that cross was not a really good cross.
Yeah, there was nobody there, to meet that ball. That was why I was even, when I saw him wanted to take the long throw, I was like, because there is nobody inside the ball. So why are you going to throw the ball to? Probably quickly realized that's why I had to take a short throw in the hand. But he later, pull in the cross, but still nobody there.
So ball possession right there, 50-50 at this point in time. So Timbers will turn it back to William Saliba, the French international, who will play in the run of Declan Rice, who drops that header for Ethan Nwaneri right there. And he still has now in possession of the ball. And it's a long time already for Arsenal not to have been bombarding Fulham with a lot of chances.
Yeah, Fulham have been defending very deep. You see them, defending very deep, and at the same time trying to break on the counter attack. And this is the first match after the international break. We know how it always be for a team when they just come back from an international break. But I just hope we'll be able to get the 3 points in this game.
So Martinelli attacking down the right. Maybe Arsenal will get all 3 points. And that will be on the minds of the players right there. Because here deep down they will see that there's still a fighting chance for the league, which is not really realistic as it is right now. So, keyword with the ball right now finds William Saliba. Saliba will play in Julian Timbers, who returns it back to Saliba, and he will go back to David Raya, the goalkeeper. And Arsenal, for sure, Arsenal on display right there. And Skelly tries to keep possession, finds David Raya again, and is Arsenal looking like they are maybe lost of ideas right there.
I don't think it's just trying to build up from the defense again. You see them trying to make sure they bring those Fulham players outside, because they've been defending very deep. So just to make sure you bring one or two of their players out before launching the ball, and that's what they've been doing right now.
So it's Skelly. Oh, Thomas Partey, not Skelly. Down the left, we pick Saliba, drops a pass down, and it's Merino who will find Itanuaneri right there. Still with the ball, who tries to cut back, and we set it up for Saliba. And it's still Arsenal in possession of the ball. Julian Timbers right there plays in Nwaneri, playing William Saliba, who finds Thomas Partey. And yes, Arsenal Football Club are beginning to try to keep possession after Fulham felt like maybe they can cause an upset.
Yeah, and Fulham, like we said earlier on, they're a very dangerous team, and Arsenal just needs to be very careful, and this could be a chance for Arsenal to get the goal. Yeah,
and it's
that's
a goal.
That's a goal.
Merino.
Wow, that's a lovely goal.
Merino just made it one.
Yeah,
for Arsenal Football Club.
That's a lovely goal. Mikel Merino. Wow, that's a lovely goal there from Mikel Merino. I just need to see the replay to see how he was able to, get the goal. I thought he already lost the ball there. Let's just see the replay and see what happened there, because Mikel Merino is not a striker actually, and he doesn't have that footwork there. But how he was able to, get that ball there was,
Look at the way he cut into space and tries to pick it.
Wow, that was a lovely goal from him.
Oh, that was one who picked him, and
it actually took a deflection.
It was going straight to the goalkeeper. It took a deflection. Oh, well, Arsenal fans will accept that one deflection just like that, because their club is leading 1-0 already. And let's see if it will go down as an own goal, or maybe it will go down.
I don't think it will go down as an own goal, because it was actually on target. Though it took the deflection, but that ball is going through, straight.
They've not put the goal scorer.
Yeah,
so
they're trying to.
Still in contention.
Yeah, but I don't think it will be an own goal, because that was the ball was not going. It was going direct to goal. So let's wait for the confirmation.
So let's wait for the confirmation of who scored the goals, but whichever ways the goal stands at the end of the day. And it looks like Warwick has equalized AZ Alkmaar in the game going on for the bookies who are listening to us right there. So 40th minute of that game at the Emirates Stadium is still Arsenal leading 1-0. So Paul, looking at this performance of Arsenal in the first half, what will you rate that?
Well, I think we've not been that exceptional in this first half. Talking about how we've been playing, and But as far as we are leading, I think I will rate them above average, at least 60, 65 so far. But we've not been that direct in this game, because there was a couple of opportunities for us to have gotten one or two more goals, but we've not been that good. Probably it's as a result of we just coming back from about I think 2 week out of not playing any competitive match. So far, I still rate them above average.
So 25 minutes in a game between Arsenal. I said Arsenal. Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, and status quo still remains. That goal stood.
And in fact, you need to see the goal scored by Fulham. Talking about Nottingham Forest. The goal was it was a counter attack from defense. Anthony Elanga running down the whole entire Manchester United defense to get that goal. That was a lovely goal from Anthony Elanga there.
So it's game on in that encounter, and yes, Arsenal also attacking, and Skelly tries to penetrate through this stubborn Fulham setup. Fulham attacking down the right via Castana. And yes, Arsenal will send that one out for a throw-in.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, Arsenal, defending. We need to, make sure we get the 3 point in this half time, at least to reduce the pressure. Because I think in the second half, Fulham will want to change tactic also. And looking at the way we've been playing, due to injuries and the way we've been playing, so we just need to kill off this game now as early as possible. And here comes Arsenal again, and this could be another opportunity for Arsenal to get the second goal. Ooh.
And so Arsenal lost that opportunity to get the second goal. Julian Timbers will attack down the right and tries to pick his teammate, but was blocked by that Fulham player right there.
Yeah.
So Fulham back in possession. We try to keep play. Robinson with the ball right now. We find his teammate in the middle, Smith, who will set it up for Adama Traore right there. And Adama Traore, the man with the speed, right there, drops it off for his teammate. And yes, Fulham attacking down the left. Can they come back into this one? Raul Jimenez with the ball right now, still holding on to play. Finds his teammate, and is now Fulham trying to play a swift one-touch football to see if that style will get them to the promised land at the MA Stadium. We've seen them go down 1-0 to big teams, even like Chelsea, and they come back winning.
Yeah.
How much do you fancy your chances against Fulham?
Well, I could remember it should be last season or last 2 seasons at the Emirates. We actually played a 2-2 draw in that game. We actually took the lead, I think, in the second half, and they were able to come back in that game. It was a very painful one for us. Looking at, they almost get a goal from this opportunity again. I think that ball should be a corner. David Raya needs to be very careful there, coming out to claim the ball, but is that a corner kick or goal kick? I think that's a corner kick.
Well, we'll see.
It's a corner kick, and
it's a corner kick.
I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Lukic will take this corner kick right now, and let's see if Arsenal will concede from this one. Some people call them corner kick FC because they've scored a lot of corners this season.
Yeah, but I can't remember the last time we actually scored from a corner this season.
Lukic delivers it into the box, but headed out by the Arsenal player right there. Robinson to pounce on it and wins this one. Go past his marker, still running down the left. And yes, Fulham are back in possession of the ball. attacking down the left. And yes, can they do a cross into the box but headed out? And Odegaard will pounce on this one as much as possible.
Yeah, Arsenal have been, this first half, we've been very not that great, but at least good. Trying making sure that we neutralize all Fulham attack in this first half, and you could see Fulham they're trying to come out now and to see if they can get something from it. And I just hope we'll be able to punish them more when they try to come out, because in the early stages of the game you see them defending very very deep, and that's why you could see there was a time Arsenal had to take the ball back as far as back to David Raya to make sure we drag them out, and it worked. We actually got the goal from it, and now they are beginning to come out.
So Thomas Partey picks Odegaard down the right, and Odegaard still with the ball. We drop it for Timbers. Timbers finds Nwaneri. Nwaneri still with the ball. Returns it back to Thomas Partey, who will play in Kiwo right there for Arsenal Football Club. And yes, the clock is gradually winding down for the first half of this encounter. 1 minute played already of the 4 minutes given to them for additional time right there in that encounter. 4 minutes, Paul. Is that well deserved, or maybe you think it's more or less?
I don't think it's much, because we saw the injury to Gabriel Magalhaes. He actually took about almost 2 minutes before he was being withdrawn, and also we saw with Uren Timber also. So I think the 4 minutes is fair.
So Arsenal still attacking down the left, returns it back to William Saliba. K was send it straight to the left, well, Gabriel Martinelli will send a pass forward, but
I think that should be offside.
The referee says he's not going to play with all this.
I think that should be offside there.
I think it is. Okay, the goal. This is
yeah. That was a goal.
I think the keeper was even there where the ball was coming to before that deflection.
Yeah, the keeper would have gotten the goal. That's why I was saying the ball will be counted for him. I don't think that was an home goal, because if not that deflection, it would have been an easy catch for the goalkeeper there.
So, Fulham returns play back to Brent Leno, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, who plays a long ball forward. And Thomas Partey will clear that one to throw in. So we are already in the last minute of additional time. Anytime from now, the referee might say he has had a fair share of it today, the first half of this encounter, that he would like to rest, and that's a careless back pass by Thomas Partey that almost proved to be costly to them. But David Raya was outside, and yes, he allayed every fears. So it's game on in that one. Skelly and Stanley dragging the ball, but the referee says it will be a free kick to Arsenal.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call. You see, I think that's Sasa Lukic, not happy with that. And this could be another goal for Arsenal. Martinelli.
So it's half time at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 1 for Newport.
Yeah, good one for Arsenal. I talked about we trying to, making sure that we win the game in the first half to make it easier for us in the second half, because the second half now the Fulham want to change approach and tactics, trying to come out and bombard Arsenal with a lot of attacks, and hopefully we'll be able to punish them, because if the game is still balanced, maybe in the second half, I don't think they'll be able to. They won't want to come out. They will want to continue to defend deep like the way they've been defending in the early stages of the first half. So good one for Arsenal taking the lead in the first half.
What you saw in the first half.
Well,
What's your take with Arsenal's approach?
I think like I said earlier on, Arsenal have been at least decent in this first half, and I expected more from Arsenal, not just by getting the goals only, but the way we've been playing, and you could see we've been, there was a time where misplacing our passes, and the cohesion, is not there is not there, and I think I want to see more from Arsenal. Applying more pressure, adding more pace to this game. And I think Nwaneri, he has been trying to make sure he makes something happen for Arsenal in this game. And though he has got registered an assist, in this game, and you could see him, but I think he's trying to do too much also. And Martinelli, to me, has been disappointing. Though he has had a lot of chances, to pulling the ball into the net, but his final balls have not been able. I mean, not been connecting with anybody. And in the middle of the park, I think they've been solid enough. By the back pass, what's his name now? Thomas Park, actually dropped there. But aside from that, I think Arsenal have been decent in this first half.
So, Paul thinks that Arsenal has been decent so far in this encounter. And yes, Arsenal may be morally down, but something is coming up a little over a week to 2 weeks from now. The Champions League. Paul,
It's not up to 2 weeks. I think in a week's time now, because actually, I think it's coming out Tuesday on the 8th of, and I think it's a week in a week's time now. So we're very excited. It's a big one, and it's been long. We've played a team like Real Madrid. I can't remember the last time we played in a competitive match. That was back in I think 2006. So let's see if I still I have the faith we'll be able to defeat them come down next week. But at the moment we need to make sure we have the right spirit going into that game. That's winning this game and winning our game coming up over the weekend. And this month, April, there are a lot of matches for us, and I think we'll be playing about 7 matches in the space of I think 5 weeks. So, and this is the beginning, and there's no better way for you to start those matches other than winning those games.
So Arsenal needs to defeat Real Madrid, who is the most successful team in the tournament. They have never won before. Well, wonders shall never end. Wonders is the name of the game. Can we see wonders? Yes, I agree. But how realistic is it with this Arsenal side? It's another topic for another day. This Arsenal side that knows how to break the heart of their fans. Right there. So, now, Fulham, Polo, what do you think the approach Marco Silva should bring for the second half?
Well, I don't want to, I just want them to, not win the match, lose the match as an Arsenal fan. But I think he wants to change approach, because we saw it with Fulham, the way they've been playing in the early stages. You see them defending, trying to use the pace of Adama Traore, which has not really worked for them. And I think he wants to bring in more of the attacking players, because if you're looking at Fulham bench, we see the likes of Andres Pereira, Alexi Wobi, William. I think Muni is also on the bench, so he wants to bring in more of the attacking player just to try and attack Arsenal, and knowing fully well that one of our best, probably our best defender this season, has been substituted in this game. He wants to try and see if he can get something from it. So I see them coming on with more attacking approach in the second half.
Yeah, more attacking approach it is in the second half. So we can see on our screens the goal again, and that was a bit well taken, but it just took a deflection to make it a goal. Way off what Leno could reach right there. And it looks like Merino is doing a good job in that.
Well, he has been able to at least for get those goals. And I think this should be his seventh goal, if I'm correct. But I have to confirm that seventh goal in the league for Mikel Merino. And we must also remember that he's not a striker and he's not even an attacking midfielder. So for him, playing as the number 9 and getting the goals, I think he has tried a lot, and we need to praise him.
So, look at that ball from Adama Traore. He looks to be not so what is it called? Not so fruitful at the end of the day with all the pace he has.
Yeah, he wanted. I think he wanted to. I thought that kind of pass, if it were to be him there, he would have met up with the ball. But he's trying to give that kind of pass to a 35 years old Raul Jimenez, who can't actually, the pace is not there anymore. So I don't know if he's not aware that it's actually Raul Jimenez that is there.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Some people are 35 and they can take to their ease.
But I don't think he will be able to outpace William Saliba with that kind of ball. If it were to be inside the 18-yard box, that is different. But looking at there, even if he was able to get that, but I think William Saliba would have caught up with him.
And yes. So game on in that encounter at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest still leading in that one. 1-0 so far. And yeah, it looks like Arsenal too are in loving-dovey mode, leading 1-0. And the Fulham goal, look at that beautiful goal.
You mean the Wolf goal?
The Wolf goal, sorry.
Yeah, that was a lovely goal also from Trent Brown. I think it also took a deflection of that Western player there also, but that was a good goal. And Wolf are doing themselves a favor, at least putting the gap between them and those teams are below them. And as it stands now, they are, I don't think they will be going. They will be going to relegation this season, because if you could see the gap now, I think it's almost 10-point gap now between them and their closest challenger, which is Ipswich Town and Leicester City.
Yeah, so Arsenal is leading 1-0 as it stands, and West Ham trailing 1-0 to Wolves. And another game, Nottingham Forest currently 0-0 against, you guessed it right, Manchester United. And in the Eredivisie, Warwick has taken the lead against AZ Alkmaar.
Yeah, and that's a surprising result, and I think there's more surprising result currently going on right now. It's the match being played in France, in the Coupe de France, and there's a big shocker going on right there now. And it's PSG. They have been they are playing against Dunkerque FC, and the home team is leading PSG 2-0 in the 30th minute.
Wow. 2-0 in the 30th minute.
And I think there's also another shocking game also going on right now in the German DFB poker. You can see Arminia Bielefeld leading Bayer Leverkusen by 2-1 at halftime.
Arminia Bielefeld surprising us right there. 2-1 at this point in time. So we are waiting for visuals for the second half of the Arsenal Fulham game. Now, before the second half, Paul, what are your expectations for Real Madrid? I said Real Madrid, Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah, in the second half, yeah, I expect us to come out hungry. Continue to push the attack. Don't go and defend because you will give the opportunity to Fulham to come all over us. Because as it stands now, uh, we need to make sure that Fulham don't gain any serious momentum in the second half. So we need to come out at the same time. Making sure that we push them back and not allowing them into the game, and hopefully before at least get one more goal as early as possible in the second half to give us the breathing space.
So PSG still trailing, say 36 minutes of that encounter. You know who will be complaining the most? We both know them. So Elanga, the difference between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest so far. And Armenia Beerfield leading by Leverkusen 2-1. And it seems like maybe there'll be surprises this midweek.
Well, it's looking likely that there will be surprises, and PSG. In fact, I don't see that coming. But for that Bayer Leverkusen, I know they've been struggling this season, and they've not been, they've been disappointing. There's some matches you expect them to win, but at the end of the day, they fumble and don't win those games. But for PSG, it will be the biggest shocker for me if they fail to, even though if they get a draw in this game, it's still a shock because playing against a team in the second division, and with the way they've been playing this season, I think that's a shock.
So it's a shocker, but for you, second half of this encounter, what do you expect from Arsenal?
Yeah, like I said earlier on, just Arsenal needs to come in and try and kill off the game. Make sure that we take complete dominance of the game, and we need to do better than the way we did in the first half. Making sure that we deprive Fulham of the ball, not allowing them to have any minute of the ball if possible, and making sure we also getting the second goal to kill off any hope of Fulham trying to get something from the game. And if we can't get more goals, and at least making sure also we don't concede, a clean sheet in this game will be the best solution for Arsenal. Now that we are leading, if we can make sure we keep clean sheet, making sure that Fulham didn't get any goal, then I think we'll be good to go. So for Arsenal in the second half, I want us to come in hungrier and doing better than the way we did in the first half. And also be excited to see Bukayo Saka back in action. Bukayo Saka, we know he has been out for 4 months now, and we'll be expecting to see him because we actually saw him in the team lineup, and he's also on the bench, and I think he's ready to go, good to go. And also, there are a lot of players also on the bench there that we would like to see. Also talking about Leandro Trossard. Though I was surprised not seeing him in the starting lineup. Talking about Leandro Trossard also, because since Bukayo Saka went out and got that injury, he has been playing from that right hand side. Also with Martinelli also out injured, he has been deputizing for them, and though both of them are now back, but Leandro Trossard is actually on the bench, so we'll be expecting to see him also coming out in the second half. But the person everyone who wants to see back on the pitch is Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, not everyone.
Everyone.
I don't think there's any Madrid fan that wants to see.
We are talking about the English Premier League fans, even the rival fans.
When you say everyone, you are putting everybody in the same. So Arsenal, they are back on the field of play, and let's see if and only if they can add more goal cushion to what they have on ground already. So Odegaard restarts play straight to David Raya, who sends a long one forward. And yes, the game is beginning to look like, yes, this second half is going to be hotter and more interesting than the first half that we have right there. Castano with the ball will find his teammate Diop. Diop will send it straight to Brand Leno. Leno who left Arsenal Football Club. I think Arteta was the one who was responsible for letting him go.
Yeah, he actually, let him go when we got Ramsey, and the same Ramsey now has been let go also. So, since Mikel Arteta joined us, and I think we've had a change of our number one for about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so but rightfully so, the decision he has made has been justified by the performance of the goalkeepers he brought into the setup. So Ethan Nwaneri will send it back to William Saliba, who plays in Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey still wins back possession, and yeah, Ethan Nwaneri will return it back to Timbers, and it looks like the it looks like the Nottingham, I said Nottingham Forest, Fulham player.
He was caught.
Yeah, it was caught. I think by the second boot of Thomas Partey.
Yeah, but I don't think that should be it's a foul actually.
Foul, yeah, but not really serious.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I think the referee is having a word with the Fulham player right there. Let's just see what the Fulham coach will come up with at the end of the day right there. So it's still 1-0 at the Emirates Stadium right there in North London. So we don't know what's this referee doing. We will be okay. Play restarted already. Long ball forward by David Raya to Merino, who drops it for Odegaard. Odegaard still with the ball, and a cross with his weaker foot, couldn't keep it on target right there. And yes,
yeah, that was a lovely David Raya there, and I don't know what the Arsenal defenders were doing. There. Look at there, and Fulham almost equal.
Oh, PSG put one back already in that semi-final of the Cup de France. Ousmane Dembele pulled one back at the 45th minute of that encounter. Looking at PSG from Paul, next week Champions League, it looks like they might just walk over Aston Villa.
Well, I don't think so. It will still be a very interesting game to watch, because Aston Villa themselves, they've been very, very good, of late, and there are a lot at stake in that game. Unai Emery, will be playing against his former side also, and there are 1 or 2 players also that want to prove a point there. Talking about Marcus Rashford, since he left Manchester United to join Aston Villa, he has been a very good signing on loan from them. And there's also the PSG loanee there, because he's eligible to play that match. Talking about the former Real Madrid and Champions League winner also, Marcos Asensio. So I don't think it will be a walkover for them, but because they are playing an English side. We know how what they call them, PSG, always struggle when they meet an English opponent. Though this season they've been very, very fantastic. They've been able to defeat at least one English team. Talking about defeating Liverpool, but they also faced Arsenal, and Arsenal defeated them. So it will be a very very tough game for them also. But everybody will be. I mean, they will be the favorite to win the game. But I won't be surprised if Aston Villa knock them out.
There's one young lad or one young man in the Real Madrid setup, the striker Hendrick. He just got to go back for Real Madrid.
Yeah, before they talked about starting him in the game, taking the place of Kylian Mbappe, and I think he has justified his inclusion. And
he was the one who got the goal in the first leg too.
Yeah, and
that beautiful finish.
Yeah, and so it's now level 1-1 now. So it's game on, and advantage now back in favor of Real Madrid.
Yeah, so Real Madrid now advantage Real Madrid in that Copa del Rey game. And there is one competition that Madrid has not, based on their results, not really taking it that serious. They go for the killer, the bigger trophies.
Yeah, but because the way it's looking likely now, that it might be the only competition they will win this season. Because Barcelona are actually leading them, and there's a stat that says that anytime Barcelona is leading at this stage of the campaign, they go on to win it. And looking at the Champions League also, though they are one of the favorite, but there are still a lot of strong teams left in it, so they need to take that competition also very serious.
Yeah, so they need to take it very serious. 1 hour of football played already at the Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal is still leading 1-0. So far, 15 minutes played this second half. How would you rate Arsenal's performance in this second half?
Yeah, I think we've started the brighter of the two teams, and we've had opportunity to double the lead. And so far, I think we've been. I think we've started more brighter than the way we started in the first half, and I like what I'm seeing with Arsenal so far.
So cross into the box, headed down. Oh, Gabriel Martinelli couldn't get his header into the net.
I think he deflected there. Let's see. I think there should be another corner kick there.
Oh, that was a block.
Yeah.
That was a block by the Fulham defender right there.
Yeah. So another corner in. That should be another corner. Make me run there.
So the corner kick FC are trying to make something out.
Is it a good kick? Oh, that was another block there from the Fulham defenders. They're doing everything possible to make sure Arsenal don't, get the goal, second goal. But I see Arsenal getting another goal in this game now.
So the corner kick is taken. Another Traore clears from lines, and Skelly returns it back to Raya, who returns it back to Skelly, and Skelly straight to Declan Rice. Declan Rice drops it for Martinelli. Martinelli tries to take on Castagna. Let's see if he can go past Castagna, and he goes past him into the box, and the pass. Oh, and it was cleared for another corner kick. Look at how he went past Castagna right there. Castagna had no choice, went straight to the ground.
Yeah,
look at this.
In fact, he almost, lucky that he didn't actually commit a foul there. If he had
fell on,
that could, although it would have been outside the box, but a yellow card for him there.
So corner kick to Arsenal Football Club. 6 corners so far played, 4 to Arsenal, 2 to Fulham in that encounter so far. For the bookies that went for the corner kicks. And the Declan will take this one to the box. Headed out. Still Arsenal in possession of the ball. And no one will cross into the box. Headed down. But Brent Lennon will grab this one and grab it easily right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would even be an offside. Okay,
It's not offside.
Martinelli.
Yeah, coming in from onside.
So, Fulham currently back in possession of the ball. Finds Diop down the right. Returns it back to Anderson. And it looks like even Fulham doesn't look like a team who wants to win this game.
Well, I don't think so. It's because the Arsenal have been playing, not giving them the opportunity to settle down, have at least a momentum in this game. So that's why it's looking like they don't play like a team that wants to score. But Arsenal needs to be very careful because they are also a very dangerous side. And yet they come.
And the Mendes will shoot. Oh, that's Adama Traore.
Oh.
And he couldn't get his shot on target.
Oh my God. Arsenal needs to be very careful. We just talked about Fulham looking like a team that doesn't want to score. But look at, the opportunity.
Oh, I think he could have passed that ball.
Who is that? I think that's Keywall. Ah, my God. Look at how Keywall was easily dispossessed there.
So, a golden opportunity lost by Fulham. And one thing you just have to talk about this Adama Traore is the number of chances he loses on a normal day.
Yeah, he missed a lot of his final balls. Have not been very, very great from him. You see him work hard, run the field, but at the same time, his final ball. I don't know if he was trying to pass that ball or probably going for a goal because. You could see the ball was in between the goalkeeper and Raul Jimenez there. So I don't really know if he was actually going for a goal or not. And the ball actually went out for throwing there. So I think he wanted to pass. So I think the star boy is about to come on now.
And you can see the Arsenal fans smiling. That one player, Bukayo Saka, is back.
Yeah.
Is back. And is back. Will it be bigger and better for him? Only time will tell right there. Also, Fulham is preparing a triple substitution right there.
So let's see who will be coming up for Bukayo Saka and in this game. I think it will be 1-0 if I'm correct. Let's see.
And
yeah,
1-0 has been withdrawn for Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
You can see even the Arsenal bench are even clapping.
Of course, I think he's the biggest player Arsenal have in the team, and I don't think there's any. I'm not talking about age, but the way
look at the noise, the fans clapping.
And the fans are happy to see him.
Really happy.
We the Arsenal fans, we are not used to not seeing Bukayo Saka every week, and it's been four months now since we saw him on the pitch last.
Is it up to 4 months?
Yeah, it's 4 months. That's from December, till now. So
it's not 4 months. It's just 3 months.
Because he actually played. It's 4 months, and
it was January.
Not January. The last time he played was December 21. That was against Crystal Palace.
Okay, they got that injury.
Yeah.
And it's not up to 4 months. So how did you calculate 4 months?
It's almost 4 months. If you look at it,
you guys should rest.
3 months and 3 months and 4 weeks. 4 months.
Who is Saka that will not play for that now?
No. You say we Saka, but to we Arsenal fans, I think is the biggest player we have in Arsenal. So it's somebody.
Yeah, because
he's a superstar for us.
That's why Saka
and we know Bukayo Saka.
Player.
There's no team in this world now that he will not walk into. I don't think if he goes to any club, he will be sitting on the bench. They will have to find a space for him. So he's a very massive player for Arsenal.
So Smith Rowe has been withdrawn also for Fulham and 2 other guys. So
I think Adama Traore also has been withdrawn.
So Alex Iwobi, and 2 other guys. I think Pereira and has been withdrawn. has been added, has been brought on, sorry, by Marco Silva to change the trajectory of the game. So 68 minutes of that encounter, Arsenal leading 1 goal to nil. So throwing to Arsenal, Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, what will he do with this throwing? He sends a long one into the box. A flick on, but that was an on-time clearance by the Fulham player right there. Raya returns it back. Possession in contention, but Arsenal wins back possession. So, Paul, looking at this now, the introduction of these new guys, what do you expect to see in the game in general?
Yeah, and I think we've seen. Look at how Bukayo Saka actually, got that ball there, and hold off Robinson there to find.
But the same way lost.
Yeah,
it.
but you could see about 2 or 3 players coming on to close him, and he lost possession there. But with Bukayo Saka, we know what can bring to the party. It's full of running also, and it's not easy to dispossess the ball from him, and he's also a very good passer of the ball. So. I hope to see more goals from Arsenal with his introduction now.
So Arsenal back in possession. Saliba returning back to David Raya. Now looking at David Raya, isn't he just playing too much of a highlight?
In fact, he's playing too much of Ireland. I'm very worried also because we saw how what's his name now? Adama Traore dispossessed keyword there with the ball, and they need to be very careful. Keyword, to be honest, I don't really like his style of defending, and though Adama Traore has been withdrawn also, but they need to be very careful, and David Raya also needs to at least not come out too much like we've seen with him so far.
So there's a free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard brought down. 78th minute of that encounter already. 1 hour and 10 minutes of football played, and it's still Arsenal leading 1-0.
Yeah, and I think we'll see the best of Martin Odegaard now that Bukayo Saka is back, because we know both of them, they do combine very, very well, and you could see both of them, they've been combining in the early stages of immediately Bukayo Saka coming now, and I just want to see that combination or more. This could be another go for Arsenal. Oh,
but it looks more like
that should be.
It looks more like Kai Havertz might have played this last game in this season.
Yeah, Kai Havertz has actually been ruled out for the remainder of the season, including Gabriel Jesus. Both of them will not be featuring next season, so they are already out.
So Arsenal attacking down the left, still with the ball, but lost possession. Bobadi up. Oh, got fouled by the clearance, and that should be a yellow card. Yeah, rightfully so. A yellow card against Declan Rice.
So Fulham are now trying to come out, and Arsenal in control again now. Let's see if we can get this to Martinelli. That should
And
be a goal.
Arsenal makes it too.
Bukayo Saka back with the goal. Bukayo Saka. That is it. Starboy. Starboy. Bukayo Saka. Back and scoring. Back and scoring. Bukayo Saka. Back and scoring. Bukayo Saka. That's a lovely goal. The Starboy. Saka. Whoa. What a way to, come back after being out for more than 3 months. And he comes back to get the goal. Bukayo Saka. I think Madrid will be shivering right now. Oh my God! You can see going on to hug the physio there. Ah, Bukayo Saka.
So Arsenal 2 from new goal scored by Bukayo Saka right there for Arsenal Football Club.
Starboy. And kudos to Martinelli. Look at how he. Oh, wow.
There was a flick on that ball by Martinelli.
Yeah, to be honest, this is one of the best assists I think I've seen in this season.
So from 2-0 down at the Emirates Stadium, and they will try as much to see if they can come back into this.
Come back to here. This is what I was saying at halftime. Coming out to get the second goal to, at least if I thought Fulham want to, push now, it would have been too late for them. And the bad news for Fulham now is that Bukayo Saka is back and fit now. So I don't think they will, if Fulham will get anything in this game, it will only be a consolation, and I don't even see that happening. I believe Arsenal will keep a clean sheet in this game, and that's what I want to say with us. Keeping a clean sheet in this game.
So can Arsenal keep a clean sheet in this one? Is very possible. They have a good defensive record this season, but football sometimes can be surprising. Timbers is also down again. Maybe at this point he should be leaving the field.
Yeah, I think Mikel Arteta needs to sub him now, because I don't want to see him out injured, because we need him. And look at the assist again from Martinelli there. Wow. And Bukayo Saka was there at the right time to tap the ball in there.
Yeah, it was at the right place at the right time. So there'll be another substitution. Senseyon is being introduced. And in Coppa Italia, Bologna is currently trying this point in time.
And there's also substitution for us now. Also, we see Leandro Trossard also coming on, to join the party. So Fulham come forward now. Good defending there, but still with the ball. Clear the ball free. Oh. And Fulham are looking like they want to get something now from this game, but corner to them. And Uran Timber has been substituted for Leandro Trossard. I just hope it's not a serious injury. And what's his name now? Thomas Partey now has been deployed as a right back now.
So corner kick to Fulham. Pereira will take this one into the box. Oh! David Raya will grab that one easily right there. So can Arsenal pull more goal cushion to this one? Paulo.
Yeah, we can, and with Bukayo Saka on the field, it gives us the advantage going forward, and we can still get more goals because Fulham are now coming out to see if they can get something. And that was a bad pass there from the Arsenal player there.
So Arsenal still leading 2-0 at the
80th minute rather.
80th minute of that encounter. Half time at Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid 1-1 at this point in time. And for the bookies, Young Boys just took a 1-0 away win at the Servette. Young Boys look like, they are back in this.
And this could be another goal. Could this be another? Ooh. Oh.
And it will be on the counter for Arsenal. And still with the ball on the cross. And the Menace lost that attempt from a close range.
Yeah, there's opportunity for Fulham to have gotten one back there, but Arsenal needs to be very careful. I don't understand how we lost possession in the 18-yard box of Fulham there, and Fulham turning defense into attack. Suddenly, we are under pressure. You see, two against two. So I don't know what happened. All the players actually.
How did Muniz not score this? My goodness.
I think this will be one of the miss of the week.
That's something else.
That was an empty net. He actually,
Wow.
Offside.
So it's the second minute of that encounter. See Arsenal leading 2-0 as it is right now. Bukayo Saka coming back from that 3 months layoff and coming back with a bang. 1 goal to his name tonight after coming on from the bench. I know as an Arsenal fan, you'll be really happy for Bukayo Saka.
To be honest, very happy for him. That was a perfect return, him getting the goal. And we could see the way he has been playing since he was introduced in this second half. He has not been playing like someone that's, that was actually out for that, long time. Yeah, and that's to show you how massive he is for Arsenal and how we've actually missed, a lot from him.
So Arsenal fans can confirm that they've missed Bukayo Saka a whole lot right there. And yes, he's one big of a player for them in the Premier League. He has come to the party for them a lot of times. will you come to party for them again this time around? Only time will tell right there. So as at this point in time, Arsenal leading 2 goals to 0 against Fulham. It looks like this derby will go the Arsenal way. So Gabriel Martinelli taking on 2 players slid to the ground and lost that attempt. Under 17 of Ivory Coast leading 3 goals to 0 against Central Africa Republic at the 28th minute of that under 17 AFCON. And Wolves is still leading 1 goal to 0 at the 85th minute of that encounter against West Ham. And Nottingham Forest still leading 1 goal to 0 against Manchester United. And start 2 goals to 0 Arsenal leading against Fulham. 85th minute of that encounter, Iwobi will take a cross into the box, headed out by the Arsenal defender right there. So now at these dying embers of this encounter, what do you suggest my Arsenal should be doing?
Well, I think we, make sure, first of all, making sure we keep a clean sheet. Don't allow Fulham, to come close into our 18 yards board like they did earlier on with that ball that was allowed by. I mean, they allowed Iwobi to cross in, and we saw how Rodrigo Munoz actually, missed from a close range. So Arsenal needs to make sure they keep Fulham. Fulham away from our goal post, and at the same time hold on to the ball and not allowing them to create any space, and if possible get more goal and add more goal. And Arsenal attacking again now with Martinelli. This could be the third goal, and there should be a penalty. The referee says no. Oh my god. Is that a penalty or what?
I
saw the replay.
I saw the attempt, but the my god is what I don't understand.
Yeah,
it's a pure corner kick, and the game is on already. And yes, in that game, MCL Jazz against Orlando Pirates leading 1 goal to 0 away in that CAF Champions League fixture. So Pyramid still leading 3 goals to 1 against FAR Rabat, and Al Ahly still leading 1 goal to 0 against Al Hilal Omdurman right there. So status quo still remains that Arsenal leading 2-0 at home, and West Ham trailing 1 goal to 0 against West Ham, and Nottingham Forest leading 1 goal to 0 at this point in time. So game on in that encounter. Since Arsenal scored the second goal, it looks like they've just let off their legs off the pedal.
I don't think so. We've seen, I think about 2 opportunities for us to.
And the cross into the box by Fulham, but headed out by the Arsenal defender.
We've had about 2 opportunities to get a goal. We saw one on the one Martinelli, actually miscued there, and I think there was one again also by Odegaard that was blocked. So I don't think they've they've softened the pedal but 2 goals advantage is a very big lead. We need
And
to
the cross
close
and the
it.
header. Oh, Seseyo couldn't get that one into the back of the net, and David Raya will grab that one easily.
Yeah,
Look at that cross.
yeah, that was a good cross there, and he actually headed about straight into the ends of David Raya, who was calm there. And thank God there's no any deflection there that could have taken the ball away from David Raya.
So 89th minute, approaching the 90th minute of that encounter. It looks like Arsenal is running home and dry for this one.
Yeah.
So Arsenal wins possession back, and a long pass
The
forward,
third goal.
and Martinelli scores, but there's an offside flag.
Oh, no. That could have been a lovely goal there, but the last man actually denied.
It's
Arsenal.
not the last man. Was he in an offside position?
Let's see from the replay.
That
was
was
offside.
so
Yeah.
it's not the last man.
Yeah.
The last man only did what he is expected of him.
Yeah.
Already in the 90th minute of this encounter, Arsenal leading 2-0. 2 goals scored by... Who scored the first goal?
It's Moreno now.
You have been so excited. I thought you would forget.
Forget
So the second goal was scored by Bukayo Saka, making it 2-0 for Arsenal Football Club. So as it is right now, Arsenal are just 9 points behind Liverpool. Right now, I think it's 9 points.
Yeah,
right?
9 points behind Liverpool, but played one more game.
One game
ahead of Liverpool. Yeah.
Liverpool. Right there.
And
So-
and it will also be a derby for Liverpool tomorrow. We're playing their neighbor. Talking about Everton. Yeah.
The Merseyside derby tomorrow, and 6 minutes will be added at the Emirates Stadium. Kiwa sends that long one forward towards Martinelli. A bit Trossard, if I'm not mistaken. And it looks like Fulham wins back possession. And Fulham are trying really hard to come back into this one.
They're only trying to see if they can get a consolation, and which will not happen. And because Arsenal have been solid at the back, though they were one or two mistakes that have been made by some of our players there. Talking about the likes of Kiwa, but still, I think we've been solid at the back.
So, Paul said they've been solid because they've not considered a goal tonight. Let's see if they'll be so solid like that against Real Madrid next week.
Yeah.
Because that will be a make or mark game for them. Also on this ground, the Emirates Stadium, that's where the fixtures will be played. It will be the quarter-final of the money spinning UEFA Champions League. So, round of 30th Premier League game has been played. Arsenal looks like they're home and dry already. And it also looks like Nottingham Forest is not going to drop any point anytime soon.
Yeah, they keep on pushing, and in fact, they to be honest, I think they are this biggest surprise package of this season in the English Premier League. And when you expect them to drop, they don't just know when to drop point. When you expect they will get beaten or drop point, but you see them winning also. And they're also in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, so they're having their best season in the last, I can't remember. It's been a long while. For we've seen Nottingham Forest do something like this.
So 93rd minute of the 6-minute additional time played already. Arsenal has a corner kick. Can they make it 3 from this corner kick? Place it in the box, headed out, and a shot. Oh, Declan Rice couldn't bring his attempt on target. So, it will be a goal kick to Fulham Football Club. Look at Odegaard, takes that one into the box, and I think Declan Rice should have done better.
Yeah, he should have done better, but the ball was actually rising. We went for spectacular. He could have at least bring the ball down and eat it one before eating the ball. But he actually went for the ball the first time there.
So, ball finds Ben Lennon, 94th minute of action. It is at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal leading 2-0 already. And if you hear the body language of Paul, he wants a clean sheet. But Sessegnon attacking that right into the box. And the pass, and and it's a goal!
Wow.
Muniz just pull one back. It looks like Paul won't be getting that clean sheet after all.
Yeah.
Muniz just pull one back for
Fulham. Yeah, I talked about our defending. We just need to be very careful. I don't know. We are 2 goals up, and you could still see. When Fulham come with those counter, you see our players. We are having a one man down at the back. Or I don't understand. Dude, there was a deflection there also that took the ball past. I think David Raya there, but the way we've been defending in this second half. I don't really like it because and this is not the first time. We saw it the other time also. When this same Ryan Sessegnon, actually run down the flank there, and there was nobody. So I don't know why we were being too up and inside it in the 90th minute, and we are still pushing high to get more goals.
So in the 5th minute of additional time out of the 6th minute added on by the referee. And Arsenal lost possession, and Iwobi will try to set it forward, but Arsenal wins it back. Still, Arsenal with the ball, and a ball finds Gabriel Martinelli to attack down the left. And what will he do? He tries to beat his marker, but Castagna, who has proved to be solid, had to stop his own right there.
Yeah.
So already in the last minute of additional time, and one thing about times like this is it will pain us now if they lose this goal and this all 3 points.
Yeah, it will be a massive disappointment if we fail to get all 3 points and all 3 points, because I don't know how I'm going to explain it. That we failed to win the game from 2 goals up. We've seen that with Arsenal this season already. We've done that with I think Aston Villa, that we surrendered our 2 goals lead. But I don't think that will be happening today, because I also said earlier on that if Fulham will get anything in this game, it will only be a consolation. So I just hope that's the consolation they are getting in this game.
So Arsenal has a goal kick, and already 6 minutes has been played. So it looks like any time from now, the referee will bring the game to an end. And David Raya should be careful and not take unnecessary yellow card that is not needed at this time of that encounter. So it will take this goal kick, and it takes a long one forward. The referee still says play on, and Arsenal will be chasing this one. Don't forget, you can only fail if you stop trying. Don't stop trying until